So today I want to talk about something that you all already know, and I will try to keep this short, but stick with me if you will, because I think it's good to rehear this. The last couple of weeks we've been talking about exercise and fitness, and I want to talk about why that's important. Nothing new and earth-shattering here, but I want you to think about this and really let it sink in. In our business, in the entertainment business, there's a number of factors of why it becomes really important. You know, when you're setting up, and if you're especially, remember setting up equipment for weddings? Remember that? So that's going to happen again. When you're setting up your gear and you're beat, you're exhausted at the end of setup, it takes away from the energy that you have to give to your guests. So being fit puts you in much better shape. At the end of the night, when you get home and you walk into your home, back to your real life, if you are so beat, so exhausted that you have nothing left to give to your family, that hurts, right? So you have to have something left in the tank. The more fit you are, the better you can do all of those things. And so part of that is your weight. I mean, keeping your weight to a reasonable level. And you don't have to be a fitness guru, but just being fit. Having stamina, having oxygen levels, right, is so important to doing all that. So to give to your clients, to give to home. And listen, if we've learned nothing else with this pandemic, being strong and fit gives you, I won't say immunity, but it certainly puts you in a stronger position to fight off the stuff that's out there in the world, right? So it's not quite as simple as if you're fit, you're fine. It's what we always talk about, stacking the deck. We're trying to stack the deck. The more fit we are, the better we're going to be, whether it's just a simple flu or a cold, or if it's something as dramatic as COVID-19. These things are really important to be fit. In the entertainment business, looking good matters, right? Look at this pretty face. So you have to do what you can to look good. And that means, grooming, clothes that fit, and looking as good as you possibly can. Now, you don't have to be a model, but anything you can do to stack the deck. Nobody is ever, in the 30 years I do this, I don't believe anybody ever said to me, gee, I would have hired you, but you're so fat. Like, that doesn't happen. There are probably a few people who actually literally thought that. I'm not going to hire that guy. It's not what I want to represent. But I don't think most people would even go that far. It's more, there's some times when it's a close call. It's either you or this other guy. And they may not even know themselves what it is. But appearance matters. It's why youth is an advantage, right? So one guy's 35, one guy's 55. So as you're really young, you want to try to look a little older, like you've got a few years on you, but you get a little older, you try to look a little younger. I would never wear a gray beard as a wedding MC. I just wouldn't, Now I'm retired, so I let my hair grow long, I guess, hanging out, man. Got my beard going. I'm retired. So there's real practical reasons. And listen, we just want you to be around for a long time, man. If you can add not just length of life, but quality of life. To be able to go up a flight of stairs and not be winded, right? To be able to move furniture, help somebody move some furniture and not be, dying afterwards. You got to be able to do those things. And it sounds so cliche, but it's, 60 is the new 40, right? Or how does that work? Or is it 40 is the new 60? No, 60 is the new 40, right? So, I'm 63. My parents were not even alive at this age. My grandparents at this age, my grandfather had already died. My grandmother looked like she was 1,000 years old. Things have really changed. So, get fit for your clients, for your family, for yourself. And you know all these things, right? This isn't new. But I hope it's a little reminder that maybe gives you a little bit of motivation to go out and do something healthy today. We'll see you next week.